welcome in, everyone. Hello. Another Challenge Cup episode. MarkyMark versus drjayphd. My name is Pleco, and joining me is Angelic Jade. Welcome in, Jade.
Hello.
So we've already set the runners off. Already looking forward to an excellent match here. What world do you think we're going to start with?
I always say 3. I love to not see a double hammer play come in.
Ooh, yes. Oh, and we're starting with 7, the usual. As we head off to the, I can never remember which world beta this one is, but one of the more interesting betas, I would say, with its overall demeanor. I recently found out that this one actually has a,
No.
Oh, Dr. J, unfortunately, going right into the pit. I found out this one has a coin heaven thanks to Diesel.
Does it really?
Yeah, it's in that pit with the music boxes.
I did not know that. I'll have to investigate that later.
But it looks like MarkyMark is through nice and quick, heading to the pipes, looking around for which answer is the correct one.
I didn't know that was a forever star either.
Yeah, that's actually really interesting now that we see it. And I can hear the audio from Marky, but...
Same.
Looks like we'll be switching over to Dr. J's audio just for now while we get Marky back up. So we'll be able to see on this side what how many forts we're gonna have here. If this is gonna be one of our one forters or if we're gonna see multiple.
It almost appears to be 1 fort.
Ooh, just the one. Marky here in the fort 7F2. Yeah, just a 1 forter 7.
Not bad. We don't get flight privileges though.
Yep. So not an easy time through this one. We'll have to go the normal way. But luckily for our runners, Boom Booms are only 3 hitters. Unlike the Koopalings, which will stay randomized, and Bowser, of course, has fixed hitboxes, so no cuddle strats here at all.
And we get the pleasure of seeing Atlantis, hopefully.
Very hopefully. Same with 6-6 and maybe even 7-5.
That would be beautiful.
If we're really lucky, we'll have another repeat of Sama's Seed the other day when every terrible level came up for our runners. Ooh, and looks like we just missed what the item was there for Marky as he heads into the, what's that, the World 2 airship?
Yes.
And another heads up for chat for those who may not be familiar with the Challenge Cup. So this is kind of a, in my mind, an easier brackets in a way because we don't have to worry about the faster boss pass. You don't have to worry about the sun starting immediately, and you start with power-ups. Although, while hammers will break rocks, they will not break locks. So we won't see any easy hammer plays at all whatsoever. So no easy way out here.
Correct. And the starting with power-ups, it's nice, especially if you get, say 7-1 right out the gate and you're small when you enter it.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. J's on the airship.
And I'll apologize for Marky's stream there. Been informed that that's kind of an issue on his side. Ooh, and we have Atlantis.
I'm sorry, runners.
Oh, this is fantastic. Lately, they've been getting easy first seeds, but looks like they're not going to get any easy seed here.
You asked me to roll the first one, they knew what they were getting into.
It's what the people wanted.
Exactly. I kind of hope it's like 7-5 following it.
Ooh, that would be devious. Looks like Marky's not having too much of an issue getting through, keeping his power-ups and getting a side piece.
From what I've seen, it doesn't look like that bad of an Atlantis. I hate saying that, but
No.
it could be much, much worse.
There could be a lot more nanny bloopers. Looks like there might have just been a cheap there at the end that disappeared.
Oh,
Having a little bit of issues on both sides here. Oh, there we go.
Oh, it's a mama bass.
Unfortunately, the Big Berthas just aren't really as threatening as they could be.
No, and I think when so many sprites are on the screen, they don't shoot out the babies. Is that right?
I believe so, yeah, because then they hit the sprite limit pretty quickly. Marky making his way through, I never remember what level that is, but making extremely quick work of it.
Oh, yeah, and that'd be the dreadful 2-4.
The
one I skip over in Warpless.
It's actually one of my favorite vanilla worlds, just because you can go up top and get a bunch of coins.
Yes, going up top is nice. I always try to do it especially when I get in rando. Dr. J didn't seem to have any trouble whatsoever with Atlantis there.
Seeming to keep up a decent pace. I don't think they're much more than a level behind Marky right now.
No.
Still anyone's game.
Marky leaving 4-3. Yes.
Ooh, going for the power up, getting a side piece because Sama has infected me with the with his lingo.
It's fitting.
Taking it slow, taking it safe, keeping that fire flower as long as you can. Always a good idea. You never know what's up ahead. Ooh, Marky taking a boss bass there. As we head into 7F2.
Never get away from it. Rolling it, watching it, playing it. It's always there.
There forever. Dr. J, unfortunately, taking a death there. Now deciding to just go around. Not really much of a point in figuring out which fort does what when no fort really stops you from doing anything.
Nope, just gotta play an extra level. Going for 7F2, yes, definitely worth playing the level. And ouch.
Dr. J holding on to that bomb just a little too long, unfortunately. Just learning what explosion tastes like. Marky heading through 2 something, because I can never remember what level is which, even though I've played this game so many times. The perk of only playing Randomizer is every level is just a level.
I can only tell you the Warpless ones. That one is 2-2. But the ones outside of Warpless, I have no idea.
Yeah, and from Leslie, not the Zelda 1 variety where explosions don't hurt at all. Which is still something I find so mind-boggling, because I walk away from the bombs in Zelda 1 every time still. Ooh, heading into the World 7 airship. Did not see what Marky got here as an item, but we will see it on Dr. J's side. Ooh, a hammer. So they will have a hammer heading into World 2. Or World 6 if they get that one sooner. I want to say World 4 as well, but you so rarely see that play, I don't even think it's worth mentioning sometimes.
Right. Why didn't they break the lock there so they could skip these 2 levels?
He might be sitting on it, thinking that that Marky might not have gotten it either.
True.
There is a high chance that he wouldn't have gotten it until afterwards, and I think this is the only level he has left in order to go. So I think skipping one level just isn't enough, and it looks like Marky may have taken a death there. Comes back in for what may just be a two-hitter Larry? I believe he's Larry.
Yes. Well, good thing though about these. Oh my goodness!
Dr. J finding the one-up that's hidden up there. If you didn't know it was there before, you definitely know now.
Accidentally hitting that is such a pain.
Boss Bass still 100% out for blood. But Dr. J managing to get through and greeted, even though there's some fire piranhas. World 1, they only shoot out one fireball. Which also coincidentally means that if they were forced to play 7F2, it would be half as bad as it normally could be.
Right.
Marky in 1-2. Losing the side piece to the to the pile driver. But it looks like he managed to get a tail back and finishing up there. We didn't actually see which world World 3 is, so we'll see now. World 3 is World 3.
Nice, and that is a nice sprite glitch there on Dr. J's side.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was, but
and interestingly enough, we're still on odds. Ooh, Marky finding out that Wendy is not free. And it seems that those pipes most likely warp around, which is causing Marky to have to go through a bunch of levels. So
that's always fun.
even with pipes, he's forced to make his way through.
Oh, mini boss didn't seem to be a problem there in that level.
Ooh. Going into this level with a vanilla sun.
Tisk tisk could have made it. Look at how it froze.
Also, interestingly enough, I feel like this is also the vanilla enemy set so far too.
Yeah, it looked like it.
Marky seeming to get through. Seeing that this is a 2-forter. Now we'll see which fort will build the bridge and which fort will break the lock.
Hoping the opposite one that they go to first.
Dr. J, unfortunately, a few levels behind, but again, this early in the game, still anyone's game, especially with World 6 and World 8 being exceptional equalizers in many cases.
Oh, definitely. World 6 can be such a pain to route.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, and the stretchy boo for it.
I like that name. Over the carpet for it.
I think I stole that off of Krista. I like the idea of just stretchy boo for it.
I do. I like that a lot.
It's like Marky's having not too much of an issue going through as he makes his way into the elevator. And a relatively simple elevator with a just a normal hot foot instead of the crazy foot. Jay finding out that there is definitely a lock keeping Wendy from being completely free. And it seems like that was the answer. So Marky is going to be on his way out over to Wendy.
I like how he's partially invisible midair.
It's almost like the screen can't keep up with him. And ooh, and Marky taking a death to the Sumo Brothers.
Oh,
Ooh, that is quite a distance back. Opting then now to not even bother, just heading right to Wendy, taking the loss, going right to Wendy.
don't blame him.
Yeah, no kidding. Dr. J heading into the what I now consider just the vanilla quicksand level.
Yep.
Having a
And
bit of time with the tornado.
vanilla airship too, so
Ooh.
Fire Wendy should be good. Ouch, that angry son really wanted to be next to you.
Yeah, and the Angry Sun showing us that even though it starts vanilla this time, it is still a formidable foe.
And it looks like MarkyMark got the fire kill. Very nice.
Ooh. So Wendy's is flame broiled, just like Burger King.
Be cautious, Dr. J.
Dr. J making it through on the second try. Excellent job. As Marky heads into the next world, where we see World 4.
4 and 4.
And we see, will this be the answer? Is this just a 1-forwarder and a free 4? Or are we going to have some hunting to do? We'll also see soon if Jay is going to choose the correct fort.
I almost thought MarkyMark died there with the way the points was on top of the hammer, bro, and he wasn't upside down dead yet.
Ooh, into the troll fort, small. Opting to head down, which I'm still trying to figure out if it's a better option. Even if you're small, I still find that going through the swamps is just that much better.
Only reason why I don't go through the swamps is because I don't want to sit there and wait for it to come back because I never get there on time. Like, he's already done past. So I'll just go down quickly.
And Dr. J finding the incorrect fort is 7F1, Fort Knox. Not going to be happy with the outcome of this one, although might be happy with having a Tanuki.
I mean, I would be. The Tanuki is adorable.
Mm-hmm. Marky getting a P-Wing there. And I believe that either means that it was the correct answer or he's looking for another fort. So we might see him hopefully once we reconnect here. Dr. J heading up, gonna find out the bad news, and
well, he's
looks like Marky's looking for another fort. So we thankfully don't have a free 4.
Yay! Finally, I've seen too many of them lately.
Mm-hmm. No, they only get the easy 7. Everything else will not be handed to them. Ooh, Jane definitely not happy seeing that one.
Oh, definitely not.
Ooh. Yeah, and a little bit of time to get to that other fort on Marky's side, finding the 1-5 beta. Not a level you want to see small.
Definitely not. Not so bad when it was the old way. Now, with those enemies being able to be different. Ooh.
Yeah, this level now becomes one of the harder ones. Definitely. Up there with our fan favorite 6-6.
I hope I never see that level again.
Looks like Marky managed to make it through, not too hard.
As long as you get the card, that's all that matters.
Mm-hmm. Marky's definitely been playing really clean this time. Oh, so far from what we've seen. I think there's only been a couple deaths so far, and of course, as I say it, there's a death.
You jinxed it.
Ooh, and the donut fort. What's your favorite donut?
I like old-fashioned with my coffee.
Ooh. There's a local donut shop that does the Homer Simpson donut, just called the Dough Nut, and it is really good. That might be my favorite donut, but it is so sweet.
See, the old-fashioned are just like the plain old donuts. I'm old school. I dip mine in my coffee.
It's not a bad idea though. If your coffee's already sweetened, then that's perfect.
Just a little bit, not too much. I like the bitterness of actual coffee. I put 4 shots of espresso in my coffee every morning.
Ooh. Maple bar with 2 strips of bacon on it.
That sounds
Ooh.
delicious. You're making me hungry.
Yeah, that is another fun combination, is like the sweet with the savory.
Oh.
Because I mean, if you think about it, ham and pineapple go together.
Mhm.
You know, you make a ham roast, you put some pineapple on it. The sweet, the savory, the salty, it's wonderful. So why wouldn't maple and bacon go together?
I love dipping my bacon in my syrup when I have my breakfast. So, I mean,
I do that with breakfast sausages.
oh, it's so good.
Especially if you get real maple syrup. Oh, it's so good.
I'm from America. We have the bottled here. I don't think it's real.
Marky, heading off. Unfortunately, we don't see what the how many hits the Koopaling was. Heading into World 5 and
Oh,
having to do
no.
a tail clip.
Come on, Marky Mark. I have faith. You can do it.
Looks like Jay managed to get through without too much of an issue, getting the bro.
I wonder if Marky Mark's going to get the opportunity to pull
Ooh.
off the swag clip they were talking about earlier. That'd be nice.
Seattle coming in with the apple fritter. I love fritters and turnovers. Turnovers are amazing.
Yes. I wonder if the bakery's open right now.
We've made you too hungry.
Oh, that's fritters, donuts, even this sweet savory cupcakes. Those sound so good right now.
The city I used to live in had this wonderful cheesecake place, Double D's Cheesecake, and they made little cheesecakes, like little sampler ones, and they were so good. There was like Oreo, like maple. There was all sorts of different cheesecakes. I miss it so much.
Oh, I love cheesecake.
Ah,
My daughter
cheesecake is
hates
so
it.
good. Really? Oh my goodness,
Yeah,
more for you.
exactly. I'll make a cheesecake. I don't like it, Mom. It's like, okay, I'll get a spoon and eat it right out of the pie tin.
So it looks like Marky gave up on the tail clip, came back in with just a big Mario.
Oh
Ooh,
no.
Dr. J getting booted out as Marky gets the clip. Excellent. And really, I don't blame him for going back in. The tail clip is really annoying sometimes.
If you're not used to the way it feels when you hit that wall, because you have like a slight little, I don't know, float or flutter before it, it's so different compared to being big. I have trouble doing it with just big.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, taking the damage again. Wait for that Karibo shoot. Good job there, Dr. J. Keep it safe. Making it through as we go into, what's that one? 5-1 on Marky's side.
You never get to see too often someone flying up and getting the secret chest up top.
Yeah. It's not too often that you just kind of grab a P-Wing and just head into a random level. Ooh, forgettable for it.
Oh,
Keeping World 5 a little bit more vanilla, I guess, with some of the levels as Marky heads through small into the Boom Boom.
the dry bones are Gets you every single time if you try to speed through it and it goes to fall.
Mm-hmm. So on Marky's side, let's see where these pipes head to. Ooh, Paradox pipe immediately. Will we be able to see what's on the screen? Oh, Paradox pipe right beside. That's a pretty much free 5.
The 1 fort.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
But that also means that every other world is 2 or 3.
Let's go.
No more easy worlds. In theory, at least.
Here's hoping.
Now, I'm always hoping for a 3 fort 6. Because sometimes a 3 fort 6 is absolutely mean.
Oh, it can be, especially if like 1 fort. I had one time where I had to go all the way, take a pipe to the other to far right side, do a fort, to go all the way back to do another fort, to have to go all the way back. It was horrible.
And was that a 5-hitter on Dr. J's side? I believe so. A heavy 5-hitter?
It looked like it to me. Unless I can't count, which is very
Chat
possible.
might be able to correct us, but not too bad. Dr. J is going to be pretty happy finding out that he's only 2 levels and an airship behind right now.
It's not bad at all.
No.
Ooh, 6 and 6. 4 and 4, 5 and 5, 6 and 6.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
Ooh. Looking at that level, we might actually be looking at a relatively free 6. So we just have to hope that that bridge there is at the end is completely out.
Be sad if it's a free 6. Ooh, nice not getting sniped by that fire.
Yeah. I always really enjoy seeing this level. I always enjoyed these like 7-1 and 7-6 as a kid and going through them. So I always hope one day that we're gonna have like a randomizer tournament where they take out all of the clips.
Oh, I did that to one of my friends once. I gave him a seed but didn't tell him I disabled clipping. I don't think I could do it. I've only played the inside of 7-1 and 7-6 once, maybe twice.
Ooh.
Very nice.
Good. Jay showing us how it's done.
That was swag right there. GG.
Yeah, same here, Diesel. I love that. Ooh, and speaking of 7-6.
Oh, very
Marky
nice.
getting the clip nice and quickly. I'm not personally a fan of the duck method, but if it works for you, it works for you.
I only do the duck as a joke, just because I think it's funny.
Oh yeah, so yeah, now that we see the landscape, yeah, 6 is essentially free. No forts needed here at 6, but just a lot of levels. And unless we've missed something on Marky's side, no clouds at all.
That plant set.
Marky taking some damage, and his first and I shouldn't say his first death. We've seen a couple of them taking a death on that level.
That's a rude level.
And he is forced to head through there, so it looks like he may be going for the P strats. Heading up maybe to the P switch.
I mean, I would, looking at that enemy set.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. I love to see that strat.
Dr. J opting to head through one of the pipes there in the forgettable fort.
Does that save any time at all going through that pipe?
I don't think so. I think it actually spends more time, but it does save you from having to go through the go through all the disco waffles, and it looks like Marky is gonna look to see about just taking a different route through. Oh, or maybe not. Why did he go back?
Is it missing?
Is this the 3-forters? We might be looking at the 3-forter.
It by what the movements are doing, it does feel like that because it should have been opened. I missed this fort somewhere apparently.
So yeah, I guess there's a fort in the beginning that we missed, and get your 07s out for Bowser's finest airship. As Morton is being taken care of. Or Roy, pardon me, not Morton. Roy, as usual, a bum. He's trying to redeem himself, but unfortunately, it doesn't happen. He's a bum.
He hasn't been our boy in a while, it feels like.
Some have tried to defend him, but he's a bum.
I want to see that 5-hit thick, Roy.
Looks like Marky found the answer in the top area. No, he didn't. Oh no.
Wait, so if that one down there is 1F, is there another fort?
There has to be, because the bridge is out. Yeah, it's right in the front.
Right at the start.
And Dr. J immediately going for it. This could mean Dr. J, this could be the way that Dr. J catches up to Marky. Just from Marky not taking that that first the first fort.
Oh my goodness, I didn't realize it was a fort right there on the first screen, but yeah, it would put him. It's a straight shot then, pretty much, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, all he has to do is do all the levels. So Dr. J is still, unfortunately, a little bit behind, just because of that, but I think this closed a little bit of the gap.
Oh, definitely.
Nice. Dr. J finishing up 2 fort. See how they do with some of these levels coming up. Yeah, sees the 2 locks, immediately going for the for these levels, knowing full well that this is going to be a free, well, free-ish World 6.
To be honest, I probably would have went back for the star myself.
It's definitely the safer way, just because of the potential of like all the Koopas that can just get huddled up, the Valkyrie.
The fact that if too many sprites get on screen, you can't throw the ice block.
Yeah, that keeps getting me quite often, where I just can't even pick it up.
Oh, it sucks when that happens.
You know, it's kind of funny. It didn't even register in my brain that it was a sprite limit issue. Dr. J getting a little confused. Oh, maybe not. Just making sure he's got a side piece there just in case.
I do like how quick they can throw those ice blocks. Grab them all and just fling them.
Mm-hmm.
I try that and I just go jump up and down against the wall and not grab anything.
Looks like Marky finishing up Lemmy without too much of an issue, although coming out of it small. So Dr. J still a few levels behind, going in small for 7-6. One of the longer levels in the pipe world.
Oh, look at that. Oh,
finding the fire nippers. Oh no.
Does Dr. J know how to clip it all?
I'm not sure. I'm also wondering if Dr. J knows that you can fly over. Oh, Dr. J does. So Dr. J is finding an easy way over using the P-Wing strats.
Very nice.
Excellent. So even with the death, still making up some time on Marky, just with the quick finish of 7-6 there. Marky into one of the betas, heading right to the end. Ooh, unfortunately taking a bunch of damage from a Koopa.
Try to stay up in the air as long as you can, Dr. J. It's horrible down there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, seeing that fire nipper. No way.
Run.
Getting the damage boost through. Very nice. And then
Not
finishing
bad.
up that little area without too much of an issue. Oh,
Oh,
jumping down a little too soon, but still managing to make it out. I think he got through that a little bit quicker than Marky managed to,
yeah.
making up a little bit more time there as Marky heads through another pretty long level just because of the content and how you have to do it.
Oh, definitely. And then hope to
A little
God
bit
that
of a
that one,
slideshow.
right? You just hope to God that you don't get a star in that power-up box.
Yep. Oh, and we have another spot to salute Bowser's finest on the high seas, keeping us safe, ensuring that any pirates out there are stopped. We cannot have any of that. They say Bowser's evil, but he really protects us. We're treated pretty well.
Oh,
Oh,
no, that
getting
robbed off.
tossed into the fray, unfortunately.
I'm still salty over Lemmy, so
He can be a real pain sometimes, especially like the moment he starts moving. I find that's when everything goes just to all crap.
oh yeah.
Because he moves, the balls move. If you hit him too early, you're thrown into a ball. It is not fun.
One of the hardest things he just went right through him.
Oh, getting hitbox essentially by him. Oh, Dr. J.
Oh. Okay, you still good? You still good?
One more hit. You got this. Just play it safe.
Yep. Just be very cautious. There we go.
Excellent. Very good job, Dr. J's side. Looks like Marky having a hammer most likely is getting that nice free World 2, heading into World 8.
And the
Oh,
cloud.
getting a cloud to boot, so we might not even see oh, never mind, that is a pipe. Wait. Why did he use the hammer then? Actually, you know what? No, that makes sense. That would be quicker than the pipe transition. Because the pipe transition can be like 2 to 3 seconds depending on what kind of transition it is.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it'd be quicker to do it that way. Oh, boss pass almost getting fed. Dr. J, maybe not familiar with the with this level layout.
I let Boss Bass eat me and grab a tail.
So, chat, how many bridges?
I'm gonna say 1, but we all know my real answer.
I'm gonna stick with the 4. It'll happen one day. Dr. J managing to actually get through. That is not an easy feat when it comes to having a boss bass there.
No, it is not.
Ooh, Marky, I think, found the fake tank. Looks like he's taking the 100 coin fine.
Where was that fake tank? I thought it was in front of the pipe.
I thought it was off to the side. Oh, it's in the back. Okay.
Did you just see that Paragoomba vanish?
No, I actually looked away. He just
It
disappeared?
Yeah, it was just flying and then he jumped up and it just vanished.
And for the moment there on Marky's side, that's either a -1 and 1 or a 2 bridger, depending on where that other pipe comes in from.
Ooh.
And in these situations, I'm always hoping that pipe goes to the elbow, and the elbow is only accessible by another fort.
Yes. Forced play of forts, please.
Mm-hmm. Always hoping for it. And of course, another showcase of Bowser's finest. Ooh, a double showcase of Bowser's finest. Get your salutes in chat. Dr. J unfortunately getting hit by cannon fire. As Marky finishes up.
That's a trap power-up.
Always such a risk to head back there. Never worth it. Ooh, and we got a hand stage. Marky taking the 100-coin fine, potentially on purpose, maybe, as he's looking around for things. Might have accidentally jumped in there, looking for the pipe. Ooh, and there we go. That looks like a 3-forter area. Heading into the elevator for it.
I like that. Oh, no!
Ooh, having to jump back down, unfortunately.
You can make that going the other way. It respawns that platform.
Yep. Yeah. So if you ever jump up there and miss it, if you can make your way back, you can actually get back up. So Marky taking the ride of shame, not getting the clip if he tried it.
I need to jot that down because I did not know that was possible.
I can't remember what runner I learned that off of, but it's a really handy thing that if you end up just like taking a little bit too long there and just jump back.
Yeah, because that jump is absolutely terrifying.
5F2. The don't stop running for it, Bowser's Sauna.
Oh, pull off that sick P-Speed strats, Marky Mark.
Oh, very nice.
Love to see it. That's like one of the few places that workless strats work in Randomizer.
It is such a good strat. It feels so good to pull off, especially if you go for like the tight spots.
Yes.
Getting that tiny little platform that if you jump at the wrong time, you fall flat into the ragu.
It's the only way to do it, though. I mean, because you nail it 9 times out of 10, unless you was to jump, say, just slightly too early and then go right through it. But it feels good to nail it.
Oh, definitely. And we see that we have a valid seed.
Very nice. Oh, MarkyMark's in 0 lives. I did not realize that.
Yeah, I think he's been taking a couple 100-coin fines, mostly just because one level I think he accidentally went into for thinking it was a pipe. May have taken a life in one of the other forts, I believe. But I'm guessing at this point Bowser should be wide open, so we could see the finish right here. But we could see just as much a game over if Marky takes any kind of fall into the raw goo.
No oopsies, MarkyMark. You got this.
So so if he doesn't play this clean, we might see Dr. J catching up.
And there he is in World 8.
Going in, finding the bad news that is in fact fake tank. Although maybe good news, because it's one less tank you have to worry about. There's no question anymore.
Right, you know that all the rest are real, so you might as well just play them.
Yep. Looks like Dr. J opting to play through the level. Not going to take the 100-coin fine. Marky heading in, going for the fire kill. 35 shots at the side piece. Will he take the fire kill? Marky's
very nice.
Getting the fire kill. Excellent job on Marky's side. With an official time, get your GGs in chat. Official race time, 43 minutes, 46 seconds. GGs to Marky.
And you got the Bowser booty bounce.
Yep, we have the little Bowser booty tap there right at the end. An excellent send-off to the Jade Seed. Marky not happy with what has gone on, but GG's to Marky.
Yeah, that wasn't the nicest of seeds, was it?
No, it wasn't definitely the worst, but it wasn't exactly the best.
Right? We're well in the middle.
Dr. J making their way through.
I mean, that one pipe did go to the elbow, but
Finding 5F2. Not sure if they're familiar with the P strats, but getting getting a star, which definitely will help quite a bit going through this. Ooh, nice, the double back-to-back stars.
only time you should stop.
Just getting us set up here as Dr. J heads into Bowser.
Sorry, I was looking at Discord.
Getting a little bit of a slideshow here, Dr. J. Hopefully they're able to head through. I don't think they're going to be going for any of the clips, so no mac and cheese, but they will be going for the everyman clip. Because theoretically, everyone can do it.
Yeah, pretty much. My daughter does it, so.
Unfortunately, not able to take the top side. Will be going down. So this could be a definitely a very different location. Taking some damage. Might be able to get back to side piece on the way here if there's no no troll lasers. Oh! And there is
Rude.
one of the worst spots for a laser. Absolutely unfair.
Oh no.
Oh, taking the death, unfortunately. Heading in with the with the tail, taking a huge chance going right underneath.
At least the hotfoot minded.
Getting through the disco waffles, not a problem. Getting a little bit choppy. We're not sure what's going on just yet. The suspense is killing me.
It is. You can do it, Dr. J.
Oh, he's in the room. He's in the top side room.
Oh,
Into
yeah.
Bowser's room. Here we are. Once again, no cuddle strats on this Bowser whatsoever. So, you know, normal speedrunning tactics will not be working. You're doing this the way the devs intended.
I miss cuddle strats.
Marky just doing a little bit of testing to see if any changes. Ooh, Dr. J forgetting that you can't cuddle. No cuddle tactics on this Bowser train whatsoever. Ooh, going small, but taking the win. Get your GGs in chat. Dr. J, PhD, finishing with a race time 48 minutes, 57 seconds.
GG.
GG. But we are doing a little bit of stuff on the back end. Make sure and trying to get Marky's stream back up and a little bit less choppy, since both streams are acting a little bit up. But we are going to step away now that Now that both runners have completed, to get ourselves ready for the next race, race number 2. So give us a moment, get yourselves a drink, use the washroom, get up, stretch, and we'll see you guys in a little bit.
We'll be right back.
BRB. Welcome back. Challenge Cup, MarkyMark versus Dr. J. We are back. Pardon the interruption, it being a little bit lower, but or a little bit longer, but we're trying to get MarkyMark's screen just a little bit more handled. My name is Pleco, and joined with me again, once again, the wonderful Angelic Jane.
Hello, and it's a pleasure being here with you.
And it looks like we're starting off in World 6 with the everyone's favorite beta level. If you can't hear the sarcasm in my monotone voice.
There ain't nothing in there, Dr. J.
Yes, unfortunately, this is one of the few levels that you just do not get any kind of power up. No matter how much you try, no matter how much you beg, this is all you get.
This is starting
Ooh, and a nanny blooper right off the bat. Looks like MarkyMark taking a death. And honestly, seeing what I see on Dr. J's side with all these nanny bloopers, I can see why.
Oh, definitely. This is a horrible start to a new seed.
Mm-hmm. And as Danny says, this beta can definitely be worse than Atlantis, because if you get a good Atlantis like the one in our previous seed, this takes the cake.
By far.
Because Atlantis isn't always horrible. Like, unless you have a bunch of nanny bloopers all over the place.
Oh,
Not usually a huge deal. Ooh. Plant set on that level, not very fun, especially with the Patui just sitting right there. But it looks like Dr. J is opting to go a different way, finding a much different level.
100% would take this level over that last one.
Enemies not supposed to exist there? Yeah, it's not a fun one. And looks like Marky is just about to... Oh, no, Marky's going the same way Dr. J is.
Do not blame him.
Not sure if Marky's seen the other level, so I think he just chanced into this one, and definitely will be happy to know what he avoided. And Dr. J, unfortunately, we have a little bit of lag on both runners' side, although Marky's is looking definitely a lot better. Marky choosing not to grab the fort immediately, opting to look over here, finding out that yes, in fact, that is probably the way you want to go. Though there is a potential that the runners could find a hammer, and if they do, it makes me wonder if they will have a free entry into the back of 6. And I'm wondering if that's what Jay is thinking, is hoping for the hammer, seeing that hammer play happen.
Oh, no.
Oh, taking another unfortunate death. Marky probably enjoying having a very empty empty elevator room. Welcome in, True Hyper Mario, everyone's favorite Finnish player.
Hello, True Hyper Mario.
How's it going?
I have never seen the elevator room that calm before.
Save the scene? Okay, we can do that, Danny. 100%. Because, yeah, that's set up. Ooh, Marky finding the hammer. Definitely going to be happy with that one. Might actually go and take it immediately. We'll see. Dr. J definitely taking that hammer right away.
Ooh, can you grab it? Aw, I was hoping to be able to grab the shroom. Oh.
Finding out. Now, we do know through knowledge that this is the answer. Just for the fact that I think the other fort broke the lock, so this one will build the bridge, and yeah, so far runner is pretty much neck and neck, heading into Bowser's finest airship.
And the scariest.
This is one I took a page from Danny's book. Just practiced it. Just keep practicing it. You keep running it, and eventually it gets easier and easier.
Oh no, Marky Mark.
Oh no, Marky sliding off the edge. Dr. J managing to keep it very, very tight. Managed to get through, getting the fire kill on that Boom Boom. Which, once again, for folks that may not be aware, Challenge Cup Boom Booms will always have 3 HP.
Since they have 3 HP the entire time, maybe we'll get to see a Boom Boom shuffle to make up for it.
Or one that flies away. Always
That's
a
always
potential. Ooh, Dr. J almost forced to take that leaf.
Leaf is good. Don't ever deny it.
No, for sure. Sometimes the movement can be a little erratic if you're not as familiar with the leaf, but ooh, just a 2-hitter. Well, we got Marky in here making his way through. We'll be very happy to get that mushroom once he gets up to the power-up.
For sure. I hate going into any boss fight without him. At least a mushroom.
The only one I don't mind, or sorry, the only one I hate being small for is actually Wendy at this point. Just because those rings can be so erratic.
Oh, they can. And sometimes she'll throw the double ring on you and
Every other Koopaling, I'm fine with going in small. It's always just Wendy. Ooh, and another one of Bowser's finest. The sea-bearing ship. Another 07. More salutes in chat.
let's get all the salutes in this seed.
Dr. J still keeping the lead currently. Heading into World 2. Neither runner keeping their hammer from last time, opting for the nice, easy 6, which honestly definitely was the play. Because I think there was about 4 levels in between there that they would have had to play, and that's a lot of levels.
Oh, yeah. And MarkyMark with that beautiful piece speed through the Navy.
Ooh, Dr. J, not going to go back and do any levels, which is definitely the play here. Because otherwise you're playing 1 level to get to the to break the lock, and then you still have to beat 2 levels anyway. So my bet is 1F is that one there. But Marky already making up time. Ooh, Dr. J unfortunately falling. So Marky will be taking the lead at this point now. Switch over to his audio here.
Oh, they got a hammer suit.
Ooh, that must have came from Peach.
And the frog suit from the Shroom House. Beautiful.
Ooh, 5-8. Getting the P speed. Marky's been practicing. I know this. I think this one, and there was another one he was talking about that he was practicing the P speed on, and is definitely showing.
Oh yeah, that was beautiful. I love the max bloop there.
Oh yes, and good catch by chat there. This is Jay's last life, so if he takes a fall at all here, some of these levels will have to be rebeaten.
1 life. Don't you got this, Dr. J?
Just got the life back. Deciding to cloud over that one. That one was the 5-8, so not the worst level to cloud, but definitely one that I would be a little personally upset by if I found out I blind clouded.
I would be okay with clouding that because Max is, well, like a 2, can be ruthless in those levels.
That is true. If you're not familiar with the P speed strats, I think it would be a lot different of a thing. Ooh, losing the power up right away.
Can't do warpless strats and rando in that level.
Nope.
One hit.
Finding the no sodium, Morton. We'll see what we get here on Marky's side. Ooh, an anchor.
Please don't tell me they have hammers.
And no, so as far as I understand, they should still only have had the single hammer, and the Troll Fort toll paid twice. Marky trying to go for the Danny strats, unfortunately not able to get enough speed up.
Went for that clip up there. Love to see it.
Mm-hmm. And getting through relatively quick. Dr. J playing it nice and safe with the hot foot, understandably.
That hot foot used to get me every single time.
Having to take that damage, unfortunately. Ooh, getting through, good.
Very nice.
So we see a 240 here over in World 3. Marky is thinking about hopefully either finding an open Wendy, or the pipe over as we head into this this World 5 beta. I believe this is a World 5 beta.
I believe so. And that's a very good enemy set. Oh, watch out!
Marky almost getting sniped.
My heart raced for MarkyMark there.
Oh, unfortunately getting squashed and getting a Tozzle Star.
He survived, that's all that matters. No, it doesn't matter how sketchy it is.
So we're gonna see where this next pipe leads us. I'm not quite sure. Oh, it is a completely open and free Wendy. World 2 airship as we head into Wendy small.
5-hit, non-thick. Calling it. Oh, Dr. J.
Oh, Dr. J having a little bit of problem here in the 4. I can't remember which one. 4 something. 4-8? 4-7?
She's at. I think that's 4-5.
Is it 4 or 5?
It's the one you go up the pyramid at the start, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, it'd be 4-5 then. And Wendy's at least 3.
And that's definitely trouble for most runners. Like, those rings tend to be really bad.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, excellent. I think this is number 4 from Marky. Or 3. Oh, getting a little bit of stomped. Oh, getting pushed into the rings.
I'm sorry I cursed this on you, MarkyMark.
Oh,
She's 5 non-thick.
Dr. J not taking the right choices, unfortunately. Playing a good chunk of World 3, although finding a lot of easier levels. Getting a P-Wing.
That'll come in handy.
Marky just going for the fire kill.
Nice. That fight is so easy if you can fire kill her.
Mm-hmm. And definitely a good arena for it. She kind of got a little stuck there. So definitely a good revenge. You know, you have a bad time at Wendy's, you head over to another burger joint. It's just that simple.
Exactly.
Dr. J through the beta level, gonna find the open Wendy. Getting a hammer into World 1, that is exactly what you want to see, except for the vanilla placement of a fort and the Atlantis. Oh, that is beautiful.
Love to see it. Oh, we got Big Bertha's again. Oh, no babies though.
Not yet. Oh,
there's
yeah, a little bit.
The little babies
Dr.
are so
J,
cute.
not too far behind now with the struggle against Wendy. Unfortunately, that gave Dr. J a lot of time to get back.
Oh, I thought
managing to take down Wendy small.
I thought that ring was gonna get him in that last hit. GG.
Yeah, definitely stay away from that that leaf in here. Having the fire flower, the side piece, just so much better right now.
Oh, definitely. I wonder what's at the end here. Oh,
Just a cheap. So
not bad.
unfortunately, an easier Atlantis. A Marky purposely waiting there just at the end, as we've seen several times during the tournament. Going into that pipe too soon will actually scroll and kill you.
Yes.
So you, every time you're in Atlantis, just just make sure you just wait a little bit.
Just a second. That's all you need.
Yep. Heading into this level, once again on fire. I don't think it's ever been not on fire at this point.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that I'm gonna play this vanilla, and getting smacked off by the fidget spinner, tossed into the abyss. Unfortunately, Marky having to come back in, debating the cloud.
He's on his last life.
Oh, Dr. J on the final life. Will he take the 100 coin fine and just go for it? Or will he keep trying? Marky going through with the P-Wing.
100%.
Not a bad choice, especially if he gets smacked off again.
Like that?
As he shows us there, it definitely...
Oh, Dr. J would have took the death intentional game over to get a couple more lives.
Yeah, he's playing a dangerous game here, but if he does pull it off, it's he will be getting a 1-up.
Sure.
And a vanilla World 1 fort. Hopefully we're gonna see No, not seeing the item.
You don't have to play any... Yeah, the fort's in its vanilla spot, never mind.
It's in the vanilla spot, so it doesn't matter if he goes for it or not.
Right.
He's got the hammer to finish up, so it's kind of an indifferent side. Oh, but he's only got one life left, so yeah, he... Oh. That's actually, yeah. Okay, yeah, I see. Because then if he takes another death, then he doesn't have to worry about that.
Oh yes, I didn't notice that.
So yeah, that was the better play, is not going for the item, just for the risk of dying here.
Nice Tanuki. Love to see it.
Getting the star, heading off. Dr. J not getting smacked off by the paddle.
Catching right up.
Yeah, Dr. J managing to keep a pretty good tail on Marky there.
Any commands?
Commands in chat. And the runners were told beforehand that the World 1 rock is breakable by hammer, so we'll see if Dr. J remembers that. And I know a lot of runners, either very used to Warpless or just used to playing vanilla, might not really consider World 1 breakable rock as anything part of their normal gameplay.
It took me forever to implant it in my brain.
Ooh, and getting a P-Wing as we head into World 5. And what's this? Is that a forced twisty?
Ooh, let's go.
Doesn't look like we're getting a double forced twisty, but at least we get one forced twisty. Marky getting flight privileges. Excellent show through the 6F2. Unfortunately losing the Tanuki, but making his way through pretty well, otherwise cleanly. As Dr. J gets his own Tanuki suit. And the bridge. We'll see what level we have next before we head into Twisty. Ooh! The waterfall. The World 7 beta.
Hope you like button mash.
bit of a breather level for Marky, not having to worry about the ability to take any kind of 100-coin fine, can just breathe easy as he heads right into the twisty. And it's also nice to know as a runner that if he takes a game over, that there's not too much of a worry about having to do a nasty level.
Exactly. And there is a power-up in there. It could be useful if it does happen.
My guess here is that Marky might take the star for a 5-up on the next level, which wouldn't be too bad of an idea. Dr. J heading into 6F2, finding the star, making his way through nice and quickly.
I like
Boss Bass. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're gonna say it wouldn't surprise me if he did go for that, because I like to have a couple lives, because there are levels you're just gonna want to die in World 8, and you necessarily can't with 0.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I started trying to force the getting the 2-ups a little bit more often, since an interesting note that getting the 3 mushrooms actually doesn't make it slower than just getting the normal 1-up.
Huh. I'll have to remember that.
That's something I learned from Rapway, I believe. So I nothing I've timed myself, but it doesn't feel much slower.
I mean, that makes sense. It's only doing, what is it, the chew thingy. Oh.
And that's a fire kill on a heavy Roy.
Roy's our boy, please.
But yeah, if you can get the combined 2-up every so often, I mean, you'll. Yeah, as Danny says, we all just believe each other whether or not we're right. I mean, it makes sense. Although,
the truth.
I do believe Rapway a lot more, just because he does tend to time stuff out, so. But I mean, what would you rather have? A 2-up for maybe a second more, or a 1-up?
And a game over.
Exactly. Marky deciding to cloud over the first level in World 7, unfortunately finding that there is a branching path. Marky's still playing with fire, but definitely not swaying any of his confidence here as he makes his way through this level.
This is the worst plant out of them both. Oh,
ooh, getting the clip. Very nice as he clips into the doing a swag clip into the corner there.
love to see all the clips.
Always love those swag clips. Oh, finding the shop.
Free mushroom house.
Alright, Dr. J heading through, finding the top, discovering what this level is, not noticing that there is a there was a pipe, unfortunately. But we do have a very hungry boss bass.
I can see missing it myself.
Oh, definitely. When you're in the moment, it can be a little challenging to, like, quickly see, and I mean...
Yes.
But making his way through pretty cleanly so far, nice and easy. Slow and steady, not feeding boss bass.
Now run.
Yeah, keeping it up, managing to get through, not too bad. Marky heading into 2F. Still has not seen a level and not gotten the 5-up at all, so still playing greatly with fire.
Ooh.
Oh, no! Dr. J getting gulped.
Robbed. I see.
Oh no! And now seeing the game over. Dr. J will have to do the dreaded double twisty. Not the double
easy
twisty we
level.
were hoping for,
No,
but we did get the double twisty regardless.
easy levels. Oh, it's a star. How
Oh
rude.
no!
But maybe now
Ooh.
they'll see that pipe and skip that level completely.
Yeah, Marky finding out 7 is pretty much free. Not getting gulped by the hungry boss bass on this level. Yet. And agreeing with chat, it isn't the worst game over. There are worse game overs to have.
Oh,
But
definitely.
since it's only a twisty and the waterfall... Doctor in the Street? Yeah, so one of the runners is drjayphd.
Oh, no bottom wall clip.
Yeah, so Marky is also on his last life. Once again, he is also playing with fire. So both these runners were playing with fire. Though Jay does have a little bit better of a situation now that he's got 4 lives.
Oh, right. I mean, I like
Yep,
the
Marky-
silver block.
Marky taking the fanfare, definitely good to see. We can all take a breather.
Quickly
Heading
get
in,
out.
and we'll see what this is.
Wonder what it's gonna be. Probably something useless, like a
Ooh,
mushroom.
Mushroom does not get the clip, unfortunately, so we don't get the double swag here. But still, excellent show on getting the first one, and the World 4 airship.
And Dr. JPHD found the pipe.
Beautiful. Yeah, so a world disparity right now. World 7, not too bad from what we've seen. A little bit of maneuvering in a couple levels, but... and of course, Ludwig, not even an issue.
Will we get to see how many Roy is now, though? There's 3.
Is he a 5-hitter
Oh.
heavy?
And 5. Roy is
He's a
our
5
boy.
hitter heavy Roy. I still think he's a bum, but this helps.
He is our boy tonight in the seed.
Still a bum though. See, at least Chad agrees with me.
I mean, 9 times out of 10, he's
Meanwhile,
a
of course, Sinister comes in and says, "Nope, nope, he's our boy." I don't know. Not happening.
Oh.
Interesting looking World 4. Ooh,
Aw.
Marky getting the side piece taken away. Your side piece privileges are gone.
I wonder if is that the only 4? Of course it's Ada.
That's a good question. We shall see. There is still quite a bit of 4 that sits kind of in the back.
I'll be kind of upset if this is the answer, because you won't see any of that right side.
Nope. Although that is kind of the usual with World 4, unfortunately, lately. It's just
Yeah.
one quick little fort and that's it.
See it all too much.
But we'll see if Marky is gonna go for the clip, or if he's just gonna go right through for a one cycle. Ooh, not getting the 1 cycle, did not go for the clip. See if he goes for the power up. Getting the side piece back.
Oh, almost.
Going for the clip, missed the clip, got through. Tons of time. As we see another, this beta once more.
Oh my gosh, I thought he was gonna get blown up by that bomb.
No, thankfully he had the star. Looks like he's gonna just play keep getting the stars, make sure.
I mean, Max can be ruthless. Oh no!
Ooh, falling into the pit. Marky heading into World 7 airship.
Runaway star! Runaway star!
Yeah, unfortunately, the disparity keeps growing as Marky continues into World 8. So I know this is a bit premature, but sometimes things move so quickly. But I'm curious, chat, how many bridges? Because I don't think Marky's gonna have too much of an issue. He's got a side piece. Such an easy coupoling, not a problem. So let's get these bridges in, chat. I am still gonna go for a 4.
I'm hoping.
We're dreaming.
I just want to see it live. I don't want to watch a VOD to see a 4-bridger. I want to see it live.
So let's see. Is this happening? Oh, the 4-bridger is alive. Heading into this, the elevator fort. Marky going for that. Getting through, definitely jumping and not taking the ride of shame.
Nice.
Will he go for the clip? He's been clipping quite a bit lately.
Oh,
Not going for the clip.
For it.
Will we see? No, we'll not see a star. He's not even gonna grab the leaf. He's not interested.
He's ready to get out of there.
He is just done. Absolutely done.
Powerhousing through this seed. Choose never lose. Oh, we need to check first pick first.
So let's see. So far, still alive. The dream is still there.
Oh, come on. No!
Oh, just a 2-bridger.
Game, that's rude.
Oh, I was so hopeful. But we find Fake Tank.
And get close.
Oh, and Marky taking the 100 coin find, getting his butt out of there and finding 5F2.
Just keep running.
Mm-hmm. This is also one I feel pretty confident with when it comes to doing P-Speed as small. I feel like you can maneuver yourself a little bit better as small in this one with P-Speed. Especially at the end. At the end, like, if you practice this in the practice seed, it's easier to get under the boo at the end if you're small.
Yes.
And then in Randomizer, since it tends to always be a hot foot, I find it's way easier just to maneuver to get that jump over it.
Right. I do like when I come off of where those 2 question mark blocks are, I do like a big turn back and pretty much a caveman jump with all my might, and then that way it jumps over that hot foot. It's never a boo, it's always a hot foot.
Yep. The only time it ends up being a problem, I find, is if it's a dry bones, because the dry bones just kind of move a little bit awkwardly, and I tend to run into them every time.
Yeah, I like to give him a little kiss on his cheek myself. And you rolled a valid seed. Let's go.
That's 2 valid seeds tonight. I love to see it. Dr. Jade now just finally getting into World 4. We'll be very happy to find out that that is just a 1-forter, and it is a nice and quick World 4 heading into World 8. So I'm not sure if we've seen Dr. J use the cloud yet, or did they even get the cloud? Because I know Marky had one, and Marky used his right away. And I realized that I wasn't paying attention to what the first level in World 7 was. Because that was the one that he actually clouded.
Oh, I don't know.
Completely slipped my mind. Oh, still need to find the last fort for the bridge.
It's gonna make you play them all.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that far away.
Oh, and just the forgettable fort. Blink and you miss it, it'll be gone.
Not bad orbs, though.
Oh, getting through with P-Speed. Almost perfectly clean outside of that one disco waffle.
Well,
But
now
honestly, not the worst that could happen. That's better to run through that fort than take it slow half the time, because it is just such a simple fort.
It is. And V-speed strats for it is not bad. If that waffle is bad, you just do a little damage boost and just keep going.
Mm-hmm. Alright, and that should have been our answer. And here we are. Hammer suits in tow.
A lot of items.
Not clouding Bowser's castle, though. Definitely not very happy with that, personally. Always gotta cloud Bowser's castle if you have one left over.
Use all the items that you have that you can't use anymore. Means music box. We all like to hear a little bit of music before we go into Bowser's.
Exactly. You gotta hype yourself up. You gotta get ready for the king to be there before you slay him.
I've even tried to hammer on Bowser's castle before, and one seed I got, because I got nothing but hammers the whole seed.
Marky trying for the mac and cheese, not getting the first one. Hopefully will not get hit by the troll laser.
Oh.
Oh, unfortunately, losing Kingslayer, but no troll laser it seems, so at least he'll be able to go in as a large Mario. I'm starting to wonder if Marky feels that he might be a little bit behind right now, just the way that he's playing quickly in Bowser's Castle.
I was wondering the same thing. He played really well this entire seed.
He died a few more times than previously. So I'm thinking that might be why he's thinking that he might be behind. But
very possible. Please don't get smushed.
So far doing really well. Dr. J taking the ride of shame, unfortunately, as he heads down.
Here we go.
As Marky finishes off the king, he is down for the count with an official time. Get your GGs in chat. An official race time, 36 minutes, 53 seconds. Marky taking game 2 and moving on in the Challenge Cup.
GG.
GG indeed. So we'll see as Dr. J continues on if he'll finish up. And we'll also see here if Marky will be joining us here in the booth. We'll see in just a moment. But yeah, GG's to Marky taking it, moving on. I don't have the sheet up right now. Let me just check right now and see. Where is that sheet? Welcome in, Marky. GG.
Thank you.
GG.
How are you feeling?
Glad it's over. That first seed especially.
My bad.
Forever.
Yeah, that one was since both sides were lagging a little bit, it was a little bit harder to see, but it definitely from some of the levels that we had seen, it definitely did not look very fun.
No, it looked a little rough.
Just a little bit, yeah.
But you played it so well. GG on that.
Yeah, from what we've seen, it looked like you played a very solid game, and then especially in 2, seeing some of those some of the clips, especially the can't talk, the swag clip there in one of the plant levels.
Love to see it.
Yeah, that's always fun to do if you can get it.
I always try, but I've never gotten it.
Hasn't been much that I've got it. It very rarely though. It's very awkward jumping up there.
It is.
But yeah, overall, like how's everyone feeling? Like it was early in the match. Actually, it was interesting for game two. Dr. J was actually ahead of you for a little while. You managed to take over, and I can't remember exactly where it started happening. But eventually, you've actually ended up having almost a two-world disparity, just because of how quickly World 4 ended up being.
Right. I think it was, I want to say World 4. World 4, I think it was, that when MarkyMark started pulling drastically in the lead.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, for a while though, you guys were on each other's toes, going back and forth. It was a good race.
Because you zipped through World 7, clouding that level. We were really worried. It kept being the nail biter when you're sitting at 0 lives for so long, and we're just like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, I had to be careful for a while, but finally I'm like, you know what, I got 2 stars, I'm going to take the 5 lives and be safe.
Safety lives.
Mm-hmm.
Coming
Yeah.
handy.
Jay actually ended up taking a game over, unfortunately, in World 5. Didn't see the pipes to bypass that one level, and unfortunately took a death there, having to go back through the twisty again. So we
Yeah.
got an unofficial double twisty today.
What stage was that?
That one was
5-8.
Yeah,
5-8,
it's
okay.
No, wait. 5-8 was the one that was clouded.
I thought it was a World 4. It's the one where you can go through the door and make things change the enemy set.
Oh,
I believe it was that one.
4-6. Gosh, I can't remember any of the levels.
He wasn't in there for very long, so.
Actually, I had intended to take a game over at one point, but then I entered the first stage, and that happened to be the waterfall stage that you can't die in.
The
I'm like, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Power.
I'm like, okay, I'll keep on going.
That level is so easy, but man, it kills your thumb sitting there having to mash swim the entire time.
That's still always a very upsetting blind cloud, though. If you do it, it's always hard to hear.
Yes.
But yeah, Marky. So you're moving on, and you're gonna actually be fighting the winner of Jade's match tomorrow. Did you have yours in? Yeah, tomorrow. Between you and Joke Body. So the winner of that match will move on to face you, Marky, and you will face off against the winner of Night Shifter and Paratroopa, moving into the Robert one. So whoever wins out of that, you will face you in the semis.
All I'm asking is to win one.
I know who I have my money on going into the semis with you, but I want to stay impartial while I'm live here with everyone. Looks like Jay is heading into Bowser's Keep now.
Let's see a swag fire kill.
But yeah, how are you feeling moving on so far? Like,
I mean, I got a lot of practice in this week, so, and I intend to get some more in before my next races, whenever they end up being. So,
well, it definitely shows. Even like a lot of the P speed strats that have been going on, like, definitely shows that there's been good practice going on.
Oh, definitely. You killed it with some of those strats tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, something new I just started doing is going for the item at the beginning of 6F1.
Okay.
Gotten a lot better at that, so.
Nice.
And I accidentally gave up fire and got a tail foot, but I got back on the platform, ran through, deboosted, and kept moving on.
Oh no, Dr. J.
Yeah, actually, that you doing that taught Jade today that you can actually go back if you miss the platform going back up.
Yes.
Oh yeah, the first seed. I knew you could do it because I saw somebody else do it a while back.
It's handy to know that you have a reset button.
Yes.
Definitely.
And get your GGs in chat for Dr. J PhD finishing up with an official race time 44 minutes 33 seconds. GGs.
The second seed didn't feel as bad as the first one.
Yeah, I think it had its moments, but really definitely was a lot more lax.
I agree totally. The second seed was just so much longer. I mean, it just kept going on and on.
I seem to have that
was a lot
effect on
faster.
seeds, that my seeds are long, but not necessarily challenging.
I don't know. A couple of those seeds that you gave us, oof.
Okay, they're not always challenging, but they are definitely long.
Didn't Jade roll the first seed, or did you, Pleco?
So Jade rolled the first seed, I rolled number 2.
Okay.
And I think if we went to game 3, I think we would have let Diesel roll the last one.
Yep.
And looks like Dr. J is going to pass on the interview, getting over a cold. So GG's there to Dr. J.
Yeah, GG's, Dr. J.
But yeah, so any thoughts at all? Like any last words, stuff like that you want to bring up at all, Marky?
I think I'm just glad that these races are over for the night, to be honest. Just glad I'm moving on. And go ahead and say good luck to you, Jade, tomorrow.
Yes.
Thank you.
Hope everything goes well.
Knock on wood, maybe to be me and you next time.
Could be.
There very well could be that potential. Because this is rando. Anything can happen.
Oh, definitely.
Definitely. I mean, yeah, I feel like anybody can win any race at any time. I mean, you just gotta get to win the right 50-50s out there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
don't hesitate.
Happen,
so. Just
the right 50-50s. Sometimes it could just be one runner gets into their head and ends up, you take a couple deaths, you take a weird game over. And yeah. So
yeah,
really
I mean,
anything can happen.
Start having issues and you start getting tilted, I mean, it'll affect you.
Oh, trust. I know when I went against Danny and that let me fight and I game over because I kept getting pinned. Oh, you want to talk about tilt? Yeah, it's been such an awesome set of races for the brackets and for the challenge cups. They have been amazing.
There's been amazing matchups. There's been amazing games, and we have so many coming up. Like tomorrow at 11 a.m. Ratboy versus Glutamic Acid in the brackets side. And then, of course, we already talked about Jade's match against Jokabody. So definitely we've got some more matches, especially tomorrow. And all through the week, as we have another one on Friday as Night Shifter faces Paratroopa. And then back on the bracket side on Saturday, Pro A versus Shy Guy. And then the same next week on the Monday is MIDI Guy versus Human Mustard.
Oh, those are all going to be so good.
Yeah, a lot of good races coming up.
Oh, 100%. And they're going to just keep getting better as we get closer to the end of brackets. Like, it is going to be phenomenal, the games that we're going to have.
Oh, definitely.
So very exciting to see who's going to come out on top in the Challenge Cup. I know my prediction's already completely wrong as I've been kicked out, but
Aw.
I'm definitely hoping that the rest of my prediction comes true. So I got my fingers crossed there.
I hope you predicted Jackie Body winning tomorrow. Coughs, coughs. It's gonna be fun either way.
But yeah, Marky, Jade, any last thoughts on anything at all?
No, just thanks everyone for being here. It's always a pleasure assisting commentating. I hope you all have a good night.
Yeah, and thank you so much to Marky and Dr. J putting up a fantastic show. Give our runners a follow, please.
Yeah, I don't have anything else to say.
And thank you to SpeedGaming for allowing us to showcase this to all of you. Very generous. Thank you to Diesel for helping out today, and thank you everyone for being here. So I think with that, we will sign off. And yeah.
Good night, everybody.
Not
Good
everyone.
night. Bye.